Achieving perfectly tender pulled pork. Slow-cooked pulled pork is known for its juicy, fall-apart texture and deep, smoky flavor. The key to achieving this tenderness lies in selecting the right cut of meat, seasoning it properly, and cooking it low and slow for several hours. Whether using a slow cooker, oven, or smoker, patience is essential for the best results. Choosing the best cut of pork. The ideal cut for pulled pork is pork shoulder, also known as pork butt or Boston butt. This cut contains a good amount of marbling, which breaks down during slow cooking to create a juicy and flavorful dish. Avoid lean cuts like pork loin, as they tend to dry out. Preparing the meat with a flavorful rub. A dry rub enhances the pork's natural flavor and forms a delicious crust. A classic rub includes brown sugar, salt, black pepper, paprika, garlic powder, onion powder, and a touch of cayenne. Rubbing the seasoning into the meat and letting it rest for a few hours or overnight allows the flavors to penetrate deeply. Slow cooking for maximum tenderness. Cooking at a low temperature, 225 to 275 degrees Fahrenheit or 107 to 135 degrees Celsius, for several hours is crucial. In a slow cooker, the pork should cook on low for 8 to 10 hours. In an oven, it should roast at 250 degrees Fahrenheit, 121 degrees Celsius, for 6 to 8 hours. A smoker adds extra flavor, using wood chips like hickory or applewood for a rich, smoky aroma. Wrapping for moisture retention. For an extra tender result, wrap the pork in foil or butcher paper once it reaches an internal temperature of around 160 degrees Fahrenheit, 71 degrees Celsius. This step, known as the Texas crunch, helps retain moisture and speeds up the cooking process by reducing evaporation. Knowing when the pork is ready. Pulled pork is done when it reaches an internal temperature of 195 to 205 degrees Fahrenheit, 90 to 96 degrees Celsius. At this point, the collagen and fat have fully broken down, making the meat easy to shred. A fork or meat thermometer should slide in effortlessly with no resistance. Resting the meat for juiciness. Allowing the pork to rest for at least 30 minutes before shredding is essential. Resting helps redistribute the juices, preventing the meat from drying out. Covering it loosely with foil keeps it warm while allowing excess steam to escape. Shredding for the perfect texture. Using 2 forks or meat claws, gently pull the pork apart into strands. The meat should be incredibly tender and require minimal effort to shred. Any excess fat or gristle can be removed at this stage for a cleaner texture. Adding sauce for extra flavor. Traditional pulled pork is delicious on its own, but adding barbecue sauce enhances its taste. Classic options include tangy vinegar-based sauce, sweet and smoky Kansas City-style sauce, or mustard-based Carolina Gold sauce. Mixing the sauce with the shredded meat ensures every bite is flavorful. Serving and enjoying pulled pork. Pulled pork can be enjoyed in various ways, from classic sandwiches with coleslaw to tacos, nachos, or even served over rice. The slow-cooked texture and rich flavors make it a crowd pleaser, perfect for family gatherings, BBQs, or meal prepping for the week.